Hello, my friends. Wherever you're listening from, whether you're in a quiet room, sitting in traffic, or maybe just trying to quiet your soul, I want you to know you're not alone. We are living in a world that feels heavy. Every time we turn on the news, scroll social media, or even talk with friends, it feels like the world is unraveling. Anger, division, fear, heartbreak. And as Christians, it's easy to ask, Lord, what do you want from me right now? How do I live a faithful life in all this mess? That's what this message is about. Not just surviving in a chaotic world, but thriving as a disciple of Jesus. Bringing peace into the storm. Bringing compassion where there's cruelty. Bringing hope where it's been lost. Let's just be honest. The world is hurting. It's anxious. It's confused. People are searching for identity, for truth, for something solid to stand on. We live in a fallen world. That's not new. Romans 8:22 tells us that the whole creation has been growing together in the pains of childbirth until now. That groan, that deep soul ache, it's in every broken home, every angry post, every tear behind closed doors. And the world will try to fill the ache with things that never satisfy. More money, more attention, more control, more distractions. But we know the truth. Only Jesus can heal the deepest wounds. Only His love can bring true peace. So what do? Do we run from it all? Do we hide in our churches or homes, waiting for Jesus to return? The answer is no. We step in with humility, courage, and compassion. Jesus never avoided messy people. He moved toward them. The woman at the well, the tax collectors, the lepers, the outcasts. He didn't shout them down or shame them. He loved them. He looked into their eyes. He met them in their brokenness and called them into healing. And that's our mission too. To live as a Christian today, we need two things: a heart anchored in truth, a spirit overflowing with love. Too many of us swing one way or the other. We either become silent and passive or loud and aggressive. But the life of Jesus shows us a different way. He was gentle and bold, unshakable and compassionate, full of grace and full of truth. That's our example. We speak truth, but always with love. We serve others, not for applause, but out of obedience. We forgive, even when it's hard. We listen, even when we disagree. We love, even when it's not returned. That's what makes us different. That's how the world knows we belong to Jesus. Not by how right we are, but by how we love. You don't need a stage, a title, or a seminary degree to make a difference. You just need a surrendered heart. Here's how you can start being a light. Be present. Put your phone down. Look people in the eye. Listen without judgment. Practice small kindnesses. Hold the door. Send the text. Drop off the meal. Say the prayer. Pray for the people who frustrate you. Yes, even the ones who oppose you, especially them. Be slow to speak, quick to listen, and slow to anger. That's not weakness. That's wisdom. James 1:19. Live a life of quiet, faithful obedience. The world may never applaud it, but heaven rejoices every time you love like Jesus. And most of all, see people. Not their politics, not their mistakes, not their lifestyle. Just see them as God sees them. Broken, yes, but deeply loved. When we choose to walk this way, not reacting, not retreating, but living with holy compassion, something incredible happens. People notice. They may not say it, but they see the peace in you, the steadiness, the patience, the love, and it creates hunger. They start to wonder, what does that person have that I don't? That's when doors open. That's when the gospel can shine. Not because we forced it, but because we lived it. Friend, I don't know what you're carrying today. Maybe you're tired. Maybe you feel unseen. Maybe you're wondering if your quiet faithfulness even matters. But it does. The world doesn't need louder Christians. It needs loving ones, steady ones, humble, honest, prayerful, Spirit-filled believers who will show up with compassion in a world full of pain. That's who I want to be. And I believe that's who God is calling you to be. So let's walk this path together. Let's love well. Let's serve faithfully. Let's be salt and light, even when it's hard, even when it goes unnoticed, even when the world seems darker by the day. Because Jesus is the light, and when we walk with Him, we become bearers of the light. Matthew 5:14-16 says, "You are the light of the world. A city set on a hill cannot be hidden. Let your light shine before others, so that they may see your good works and give glory to your Father who is in heaven." Let's be the light in this chaotic world. Let's be who Jesus called us to be. Let's never grow weary of doing good. Thanks for watching. And if this encouraged you, I'd love for you to join us here at the Encourage Network. Together, we're walking in love. Until next time, stay steady, stay compassionate, and stay close to Jesus.